Welcome back. If you are coming back, if this is your first time here, then go ahead and subscribe because we are watching you. We just watched you subscribe, and we thank you. And if you're coming back and you already have subscribed, we thank you as well. This video is going to be a story time about how we came out to our families and told them that we like the same sex. So, I guess I'll go first. I came out to my mom when I was in middle school. Yeah, or just going to high school. But I honestly think I was born gay, even though people say you can't be born gay, because I just remember always liking little girls. Like, even when I was younger, like way younger, I just remember liking girls. So I was sitting outside in the car one day, and I decided to text my mom because I really didn't want to tell her while I was in the house. I really didn't want to tell her face to face, honestly. Like, I just didn't want to go up to her and be like, hey, I'm gay. So I texted her and I was like, hey, I'm a fruitcake. And that's exactly what I texted her. And she texted me back and she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I like girls. And she was like, we'll talk about it when you come in the house. So I sat outside for like 30 to 45 minutes and I was like, oh my God, I just told my mama that I'm gay. Now keep in mind that my mama is like really, really religious, like very religious. And I was just like, this woman is gonna kick me out. She's not gonna love me no more. He don't love me no more. Get me out of here.
Girl,
I thought that's what it was gonna be. But I went in the house and she was just like, so you like girls? And I was like, yes, ma'am. And it was like a long pause. Like, it was a long pause. And she was like, it's just a phase you going through. You'll grow out of it. But she didn't know that I had already had a girlfriend. Like, I knew that it wasn't a phase. I knew I actually was into women. And I looked at her real stern and I said, this is not a phase. And she was like, okay. She was like, well, I don't condone in it, but you're my child and I'm gonna always love you. And at first we had like a rocky relationship when it came to me having a girlfriend and things like that. But my dad and my mom are literally like the complete opposite. My mom is real religious and my dad, he just cool. Like, he real cool. So he asked me one day, he came and took me to school and he asked me, he was like, somebody told me that you've been going around telling everybody that you like girls. And I was like, I do, but I haven't just been, going around telling everybody. I mean, I got a girlfriend, so that's probably how everybody know. And he was like, well, I could care less. You like what I like, then it is what it is. I still love you. And that was just it. But the conversations that I can't have with my mama, I have with my daddy. Because, like, me and him are like, this. And he just cool. But, yeah. I don't know. I remember, like, my grandma, she used to always say little slick stuff. Because I didn't want to wear, like, dresses and stuff like that to church. I was just cool with slacks and a little...
So you was a little bi.
Yeah, I was a little bi. And I never forget, we were going to the mall to get some clothes, and my grandma had said something about church, and I think she said something along the lines of, if I'm buying your clothes, you're gonna get girl clothes. And I was like, I don't see the problem with me wearing slacks and a regular polo shirt. And she was like, well, I do. And I mean, that always made me feel some type of way, but I really didn't care, honestly. what my grandma had to say. Sorry, grandma. But I really was more concerned with my mama because I actually stayed with her, and me and my mama kind of sort of had a bond relationship. Like, it was on and off, like every other parent and child, but it was a bond relationship, and I was more concerned with messing that up. But she took me to get some clothes. I think we were in North Carolina at Concord Mills, and we were in the boy section. I was like, well, how do you feel about being in the boy section buying your daughter some clothes? And she was like, it feels the same. And like I said, it was rocky from the beginning. Like, whenever I had a girlfriend, and she always gave them a hard time. Like, she gave Keandra a hard time when we first started out, but now they love him. And my family loves Keandra, like, loves. My grandma, Ansel, when she called her grandma, I never forget my great grandma, who's like 80, came to our reception, and she told Keandra, she was like, from now on, baby, you don't gotta call me Joseph May, you call me grandma now. And it was really just smooth sailing. Like, once I actually came out, it didn't go as I planned. Honestly, it went a whole lot better than what I expected. And I don't know. That's why somebody ever asked me, I would just say never be afraid to come out, because you do have some parents that are like, oh my God, ew, no. But you do have some of those parents that are like, you know, okay, well, you still my child, so I love you. And it just might be that parent that you have, you know, that you think would be like, no. But that actually be like, okay, that's fine. So, that's my coming out story. I just texted my mom and told her I was a fruitcake.
Oh my God. My coming out story. I really don't have one because I just don't really, but I mean, me and Isis started talking and whatever, and like, she would come to my house a lot. Like, I started riding to school with her and stuff like that, and at the time, her cousin, me and her was like real close. Like, I still talk to her, we still close or whatever, but like, we was real close.
Hey, cousin.
And we was like best friends, so they was living together, and Isis would always be at my house. I mean, like, I would see her at school, she would come to my house, she would pick me up, and like,
she was watching me.
Girl, bye. So and at first I didn't tell nobody, I really did, and me and Isis was just rocking. And one day I just sat in my room and just, you know, really thought to myself, like, oh my God, how would these people feel, like my mama, etc., my aunts and all that, my sister, my brother, how would they feel about their sister or their niece or whatever being gay? I really didn't care, but I cared. And once I got in my head, you know, don't care what nobody say. People gonna talk regardless, whether you right or wrong, whether you live in your truth or not. You got to be happy with yourself. You just can't make other people happy. And I like what I like. Mind y'all, I never like really just looked at a girl to be in a relationship with. I never thought I would marry a female. I never thought I would marry a female. Honestly, I really didn't. I mean, so my mama ain't stupid. I mean, I used to start spending like me and everything. And that's really how I came out. Like, one day, I'll never forget, me and my mom was in the drive-thru at Whitefoot. And I was like, how do you feel about me liking, well, going with Ice? Because by this time, we was rocking.
I know what you finna say. Say it exactly how she said it.
What?
Say it exactly how she said it when you told me the first time.
Say it.
When she was like, I like Ice.
Yeah. I said, how do you feel about... Matter of fact, Isis was coming to my family functions and everything. Like, my family accepted Icy with open arms. Now, everything wasn't gravy with my mom and Icy. Everything wasn't gravy with me and my mom. But once I sat down and told my mom, you know, that's what I like. You either gonna accept it or you're not. I'm your child. Like, I don't understand why you would. But anyway, back to the Whitefoot store. We was in the drive-thru. We was at Whitefoot. And I said, Mom, how you feel about Icy? Like, how you feel about me liking Icy? I love Aisha. Anybody that know my... Anybody that know my mom knows she cannot talk. She was like, I love Aisha. And I was like, oh, okay. She said, but you like what you like. I don't condone it or whatever, but you like what you like. So that kind of made me feel better. And then my dad, he's dead. My adopted dad, he's dead. And me and him had a real good bonding. And I actually took Icy to the graveside and I asked my daddy, how did he feel about her? You remember that?
Like, no joke. That was the most scariest / craziest thing I have ever experienced with someone in heaven. Like,
yeah,
that was crazy.
And I told my dad, I said, if you like her, wind be still. If you love her, wind blow. When I tell y'all that wind could have blown my hair off my head.
Blew, like that wind blew so hard. I never forget
it. Was the right time and everything. So I knew then it was like, Keandra, my dad always told me just to be myself. Like, people are gonna accept you or they not. You got to live your own life or whatever. So yeah, that's my coming out story. I really did come out. But I just started posting pictures on Facebook, and hey,
So
2 years later, bam.
But yeah, so mine is more of, you know, like actually coming out to family and expecting the unexpected, and hers is just, you know,
not caring, just be who you are.
Right. And that's that.
I'm telling you, y'all, once y'all get an attitude of, yeah, of course, self-respect. Have self-respect for yourself and do what makes you happy. Whether it's negative or positive, people gonna talk.
Facts.
You got to make yourself happy first. You can't live your life for nobody else. If you gay, you gay. If you straight, you straight. If you bi, you bi. You like what you like. People gonna talk regardless, honey. You cannot make nobody else happy. You cannot live your life for somebody else. You can't. When you learn how to be happy and accept you for you, I'm telling you, your life will be a whole lot better. It really will. And I had to learn that.
You're gonna be living your best life. You ain't going back and forth with these niggas. You're living your best life.
Girl, you is a retard.
That's the truth, though.
But this is my honey, and I love her so much. I love her to death.
Give me love.
I really do.
Well, yeah. Let me say this too. My introduction video, what I said in there, scratch it. Just scratch it. This whole channel is probably finna be remodeled because we didn't know, like, we were going to, well, she didn't know that she was going to enjoy, like, being on camera and sharing her life stories too. And, you know, just...
I didn't want to do this at first.
She really didn't, but she fell in love with it, and it was unexpected. So when I made the introduction video, you know, I was just saying how I was going to do my life lessons and stuff like that. But this is probably going to be a couples channel, most likely. Probably going to change the name to maybe Our Funny Life or Our Funny Life Lessons or something like that. But, yeah, we're going to be doing a whole lot of stuff here.
So make sure you subscribe so you can get, and turn your notification on. You don't want to miss.
You don't want to miss it.
They don't want to miss.
They don't want to miss it.
Mm-mm.
What you think we got next? A Q&A, you think? Or a challenge?
A Q&A.
A Q&A. Q&A it is. So, yeah, we're going to be doing Q&As, just story times, pranks, all that, like, all that. But along with life lessons. So, just scratch the whole introduction. It's a us thing now. So.
Always will be.
But, yeah. Us never them. Us never them.
They heard you the first time.
Oh, well, I'm going to say it again for the people in the back behind you. Your mama in the room, your father in the other room. The person that's watching the loud TV.
Oh, my goodness.
It's us. Never them. But, yeah, that's how we came out.
We're gonna do an apartment tour, our apartment tour. We might. I ain't gonna say we is, but we might. But we gonna do it.
I mean, we can. I mean, we got a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, because it's just us two, but it's nice. You would actually be shocked. You would actually be shocked at how our apartment looks for us to be so young. But, yeah. So, that's that. If you're having a hard time coming out to your parents or whoever it may be, don't be scared. Because at the end of the day, you still got to live your life for you. And expect the unexpected. Or just be like her and just don't care and live your life from the jump. But that's it.
That's it.
That is all.
That is all, our good people. We love y'all.
So what do we say? You gonna do the outro with me? See you in the next one. You gonna do it with me?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.